Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to use Quick Assist app on your Windows 11 and Windows 10 computer. Now the Quick Assist app comes pre-installed on your Windows 11 or Windows 10 computer. To check, you can go to the start menu, then open Windows 10 or 11 settings, and then go to apps and then click on optional features. And over here you can see Microsoft Quick Assist. It should be there in the list. In case if you don't find Microsoft Quick Assist over here, you can click on add an optional feature, click on it, and then here you can go ahead and type in Microsoft Quick Assist. So just type in Microsoft Quick Assist over here and it should be available here to download. In my case, it's already there, so I don't see in the list. In your case, if you don't find Microsoft Quick Assist over here, you can click on add a feature and then type in Microsoft Quick Assist, then put a check and then install it and then restart your computer, and that should be available to launch. So you can go ahead and type in Quick Assist in Windows search box and then click on Quick Assist. Now once you launch it, you will see two options. One is Get Assistant, other is Give Assistant. So if you want to give assistant, click on Assist Another Person. Now over here, go ahead and type in your Microsoft email address. Now click on Next. Now over here it will give you a security code. Now you have to give this security code to the other person to whom you want to assist. Now other person has to go ahead and launch Quick Assist, so he can also launch Quick Assist on his computer. Now the other person will go ahead and enter the security code over here, which has been provided by you. So in my case, let me enter the security code. And it will go ahead and highlight the share screen option. So click on, the other person will go ahead and click on share screen. Now once you click on continue, the other person will receive this option. So it will be asking for the permission for sharing your screen. So you have to go ahead and click on allow. Now you will get two options. The first is take full control. You can go ahead and take full control of the remote computer, or the second option, that is view screen, view the remote screen without having full control. You can go ahead and select the option whichever you want. So click on continue. Now once the other person will allow, you will see his screen. Now you can go ahead and maximize this window, and now you have the full control. You can go ahead and assist him or her. And on the top here you can see different options. So if you click on this detail tab, click on the three dots and you will be able to see the details. So the first option is to select monitor. So in case the other person has different monitor, you can go ahead and select different monitor from here. The second option is to annotate. You can go ahead and highlight the details. So you can go ahead and use this pencil. You can go ahead and select the color from here. And if you want to go ahead and highlight anything, you have to give instruction. This will go ahead and help you to highlight anything on the computer. Now the third option is to view the actual size. You can click on it. This will give you the actual size of the other person. And you can also select actual or fit screen, whatever you want. And this is the fourth option, is toggle instruction channel. So from here you can go ahead and send the note to the other person. So you can go ahead and type in and you can communicate, you can chat from here. And here you can see the fifth option is to restart. It will give you a prompt which says remote restart. Do you want to restart the remote device? So once you click on restart, this will go ahead and restart the computer of other person. Now the sixth option is to open Task Manager. So when you click on Task Manager, it will go ahead and open Task Manager on another computer. Now if you want to go ahead and pause the screen sharing, you can go ahead and click on pause. This will pause the screen sharing. And if you want to go ahead and end the screen sharing, you can go ahead and end it, and this will go ahead and end the remote session. Now after you end the session, if you want to go ahead and reconnect the session, you can go ahead and click on reconnect. So here it is reconnected. So this is how you can go ahead and use Quick Assist on Windows 11 or in Windows 10. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.